It is ban list season, and the official Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG ban list just came out now. I'm excited and I'm super hyped about it. Now, I already spoiled myself here with Arc, Nemesis, Protoss, and Ava. So, Ava right now is now forbidden, which I'm super surprised about. It's considering that Drytron, although is really powerful, isn't really doing that much in the meta. I mean, it's still a tier 1, tier 2 meta deck. It's still a really powerful deck, and when it gets its board established, you pretty much can't beat it. But I'm surprised about Eva being officially banned, because I don't think there's not that many people who are like actively playing Drytron nowadays. I mean, like, people play Drytron, it was really good, and they got kind of bored out of it, except for Fifth Rate Duelist, who still decides to play Drytron. But for the most part, I'm surprised about this hit. Arc Nemesis Protoss being banned. Thank goodness this card is banned. Playing against this card is just so unfair. It really is, because you pretty much get floodgated, similar to that of VFD. I know Metal Capital G did not think Protoss should have been banned. I don't think Arc Nemesis Protoss should be banned, or I should be limited to Ice 1. I didn't think it was that much of a problem card, but even then though, I am still happy about this. Nothing here, nothing here. Masterpiece, I thought that card would be available. Maxi, thank goodness it's not available. I like to see Spiral Master Plan come back. So, Samorg is banned! Well, there goes my Samorg deck, and also that is a huge hit to Tri-Brigade Lyrilisk players. That pretty much, because with Samorg, not only is it essentially like an extension when it gets back to your turn, you can also barrier statue lock your opponents, which is like a big issue, and the only way how to get around the barrier statue lock is by just top drawing or hard drawing into your out, like a Lightning Storm, or, you know, like a Regeki, Dark Hole, evenly matched. You gotta hard draw into something to defeat that lock. So I'm happy about this. It definitely knocks out the Lyrilisk and the Tri-Brigade players, making them a lot less consistent, a lot less powerful, and their board's pretty much having upwards of only 2 negates in the grand sense of things. So, yay. Or 2 interruptions. Change of Heart, Outer Entity, Azathoth, want to see him back. People are running like triple pot of Desires, triple pot of, you know, Prosperity, Extravagance, 1-for-1, Fusion Destiny. A lot of people are utilizing spell cards nowadays to a point that it's essentially making up half your deck now for most decks, with the exception of very few. That Imperial Order was a problem card in this format. It'll definitely come back next format, so I'm happy about that. Limited list. Oh, no, or is it semi-limited? Oh, Forbidden to Limited. The Strudel is back! Dragon Link is super happy. Dragon Link is gonna go stomp people. That is really darn powerful. Fairy Tail Snow, though, you know, I'm happy for Fairy Tail Snow. Good for it, actually. I don't think it's gonna be much of a problem card, to be with you. But Astrograph Sorcerer is back! Let's go! Astrograph Sorcerer! Astrograph Sorcerer is back! Pendulums! As a Pendulum player, I'm happy. Now, Heavy Metal Foes Electromites did not come back. Why? Why did it not come back? But you know what? Astrograph Sorcerer is back. Astrograph is back. So I'm happy about that, the release here. Lunalight Tiger. So, by the way, I've been playing a lot of Astrograph Sorcerer in Master Duels. It's super fun. Oh my goodness. There is so much flexibility with Astrograph Sorcerer. Whether it be Pendulum Magicians or Pendulum Endymion, it is such a great all-around powerful Pendulum card. And I'm so happy that's back. Lunalight Tiger, I have been seeing a lot of people complain that Lunalights, they deserve more respect, they deserve more love. And one Lunalight Tiger does make Lunalights not ultra competitive, but rogue at the very least. Oh, dang. Oh man, Lyrilisk, Recital Starling being limited to 1. Hard hit there. Limited to just 1. So you're reducing your over consistency and your end board in the grand scheme of things. So you're not really going to do much here. Once again, you're like at most maximum out at 2 interruptions, and most decks can play around 2 interruptions. So, Lyrilisk Tri-Brigade, you lost Samorg, you got limited to Lyrilisk. We got here Monster Gates. Limited to 1? Was a Monster Gate like, Monster Gate was like around for at 3, right? I think so they're limiting Monster Gate here primarily to prevent, the FTK stuff from happening here. I can see that happening. Pot of Desires limited? Well, there goes the Grand Module players. Yikes. And there goes me, because I run Pot of Desires and Pendulums. So, there's that sense there. Desire is being limited to 1. That is actually really shocking. I didn't expect that to happen. Okay, then Hero Lives is now at 2. Konami still trying their best to go make Heroes a viable competitive strategy, but you know what? But yeah, Hero Lives is really darn good. It's essentially it leads you to a 1-card combo with Phantom Knights and any warrior deck like Infernobles. So Hero Lives, this is really big. It's sadly not gonna go boost up heroes, but it's gonna do really awesome, and it's gonna lead to some crazy shenanigans, and it makes a Hero Lives a lot more viable for the already consistent, the already very powerful Phantom Knights. And considering the fact that Racist Token just came out, you know, like Roxy / Aqua from Konosuba just came out in the form of the Aquamancer card, in form of the adventure card. Phantom Knights is already strong as it is. A Hero Lives will make that deck even more powerful, more consistent. Fusion Destiny got semi-limited. Isn't really gonna do much here. It really isn't. People are normally running 3. But it coming down to 2 isn't going to affect them that much with Forte Anaconda because you can just blitz it out. So it's not that much of a big hit. Nadira Servants, it's not going to be that big of a hit because you can still easily, like, of course you'll get Ecclesia less often now, but being able to search out Ecclesia and establish your negate and establish a board with anything that relies on Dogmatica is still very consistent. Salmon Grey Circle, good for them. They're able to get 2. Scapegoat at 2. That's very nice. As a player who used to play a lot of Trick Stars, 2 Scapegoats would have been really nice. And no longer... Okay, so a complete unlimited... These are unlimited list now. Daedra Nessie, unlimited. Okay. Alright, people are not even playing at semi-limited. Really darn good card, though. Really darn good. Red Eyes, Darkness, and Metal Dragon. Limited to no longer limited. People normally won Red Eyes, Darkness, Metal Dragon. Very rarely do, even when like I see people like playing like no boundless like formats, like Red Eyes, Darkness, Metal Dragon usually only gets summoned up 1 time. But once again, having multiple options in your ultra consistent Dragon Link deck is really good. But never mind that, bro! Performance Bounce Skulkerback Joker is unlimited at 3. Let's go! Emergency Teleport at 3. Let's go for my virtual role players. Raigeki, shockingly, is unlimited now. And I am gonna be I'm upset. I am really upset about Skill Drain, but Performance Bounce Skulkerback Joker at 3. Pendulum Magicians still causing problems. Now the big card here is Skill Drain. Skill Drain coming out. It is definitely a problem card. 100% Skill Drain will be a problem card. With the way how we've been seeing right now with Eldritch in Master Duels and a lot of control-based strategy, even something like Trap Tricks is really darn powerful in Master Duels. But yeah, the upcoming format will definitely be a lot more trap focused, which is really cool to me. It really is cool. Because for the longest time, trap cards have always been like made fun of for being like bad, and so now with Skill Drain coming in, with the success of Eldritch, and by the way, the thing with Eldritch, nobody's asking for Eldritch to get any bans. Nobody's asking Eldritch to get any bans or to get anything limited. It's just a really strong deck that doesn't do anything inherently overly powerful, but it relies on tech cards to get its engine going. So with Skill Drain coming back, I can see Eldritch and Dogmatica and more control decks just being outright being vicious. It can be very toxic, admittedly, but with the triple Raigeki though, it allows for more board breaking opportunities. You've got Dark Ruler no more, you've got Evenly Match, you got triple Raigeki, you got triple Lightning Storm. You've got multiple ways to deal with breaking boards. Breaking boards is more easier now, more so than it has ever been. But the thing is though, being able to break those boards with monsters isn't really seen as a viable strategy anymore. You have to utilize cards like you have to use like tech cards like this, like Lightning Storm, Raigeki, Evenly Match, Dark Ruler no more, Forbidden Droplets. You gotta use these cards in order to go counteract cards like Skill Drain, counter cards like Imperial Order. But with Imperial Order being gone, it makes it a lot more easy to break these boards here, because there have been many times, especially specifically in Master Duel, and even in freaking like the regular TCG, that people are going to flip over IO and Skill Drain, and there's no way you can break that. You just really can't, unless by some weird miracle, or like you pen summon your way to victory by like bringing out like Mighty Master and your opponent doesn't have any outs to that. And like it's very difficult to beat a board with IO, Imperial Order, and Skill Drain. But with Imperial Order being out and people rocking still the Skill Drain, Eldritch is indeed still powerful, and Control Deck is still powerful, but I don't think it's impossible to defeat. I never don't think so here. Once again, there's so many ways to get rid of the back row. Harpy's Featherduster being at 2 would have done wonders for this format to go counter the Skill Drain. But overall, though, this was really dang awesome. Colossus did not come back. Trickstar Lightspeed didn't come back. Heavy Metal Force Electromite didn't come back. But Perform Pal Skullcrowbat Joker. Let's go! Astrograph Sorcerer. Let's go! Pendulum Best Stack. Let's go. I am ready.